Here we go. Two of the top four seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Quarterback keeps the football. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option, whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it. It puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Georgia.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Riley. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Here's the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Now it's second down here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who Had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. He missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The shotgun running play call. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And looking to throw now on first down. Nice grab. It's Wilder. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Dogs looking to run some tempo here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They draw first blood in this national title game.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Caught over the middle. He's Brown. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Smith. And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring out a third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And now the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. The Dogs pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. As the 1st down is still going. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's the offense going on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The Dogs will crank up the tempo.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the 1st half? This back is having a big day.
It's Georgia on top so far. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The pass rush gets home. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. He keeps it on the design run. Breaks into the clear. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. And the Bulldogs will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone. But he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
We're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the returner is tackled by this one coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. With a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him at the 27. Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. No huddle here for the offense.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
Pulls it in. It's Wiley. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. Nowhere to run up the middle. Important 2nd down play coming up. The short completion of the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 play coming up.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Design quarterback run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. Second and goal for the offense. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed on that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. It's a run to the left. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Smith. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him there.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Offense in hurry-up mode. They're going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, I thought the quarterback had a real shot at converting here and hitting this pass on the curl route. But let's give the defense a lot of credit. Able to sit back, recognize the throw, and knock it away.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Defense takes their 3rd and final 10 out of the half. The tough strategy. The Dogs will have to punt this one away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To the air. It's Smith. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
The pass rush closing in. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here comes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Grab made by the tight end. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And it's taken at the 45. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Ball handed to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And they hand it off to the back. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Georgia now operating in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense really clicking.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Brown down the middle. It's Brown. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. To the air, it's Smith.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Run down, but it's past the line to gain. The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Quick throw caught over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll give it to the back. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a fumble behind the line. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the defense brings him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. He keeps it on a design run. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. And their route is on. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout and then check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield, it's Smith. Quick dart to the right. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. There's the handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Here's the toss play now, running left. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were able to do a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. No huddle now for the offense. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up the force, looking for more. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, yeah, that's what they've been looking for all game.
quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Back to pass. It's Smith. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Takes the handoff. It's Wilson. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Dropping back, it's Smith. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Keeping it on the ground here. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
4th down conversions through the air like this are always a huge sigh of relief, not only for the quarterback who's battling nerves, but the receiver as well.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Ball handed off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Smith. A deep shot, but he paid for it. He grabs it inside the 20.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And it's a kneel down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the ball is away from his own end zone. The return man is brought down, and that should do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.